Do you want to know 3 things that will ultimately kill the momentum in your network marketing business? Hi, I'm Robert Proctor, and for the last 20 years I've been involved in the launch of more than 1,000 network marketing companies. Today, only 10% of those companies are still in business. I want to give you some tips and tools that'll help you avoid the pitfall of those 90% that went out of business and be part of the 10% that stayed in business. Momentum. Momentum is the most important thing that you can have in your company. No matter if you've got great products, mediocre products, great comp plan, mediocre comp plan, momentum is the key to your success. Small things done consistently over time is what creates momentum. There's 3 things from my experience that could kill your momentum. I want to give you those 3 things today. 1, increasing the prices on your products. You know, when I consult with companies on setting up their retail prices, their wholesale prices, we always want to take into account if there's going to be fluctuations in the marketplace with cost of delivery, shipping prices, logistical prices, cost of employment, etc. One of the things I can assure you that if you increase the price of your products to your customers and your distributors, and more importantly your distributors, it's going to kill your momentum. What's another thing? If you lower your prices. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense that you would think if you lowered your prices that you would sell more product. In network marketing, it's the opposite because commission values are tied to the retail sales price of your product. You know, there was a $1 billion company about 10 years ago by a gentleman by the name of Kenny Trout, and it was XL Telecommunications. And it was basically selling phone service, long distance dial service. And one day the industry, the prices started decreasing. So XL Telecommunications decided to lower their prices to both their distributors and their retail customers. What they didn't realize is when they lowered those prices, they also lowered the commissions. And they did a 50% cut on long distance. And all of a sudden distributors woke up one day and their checks were 50% lower than they were their previous checks. So important to really look when you're setting up your prices to make sure that you're not going to lower your prices, you're not going to increase your prices, you know, except for once in a while when you've got a sale, a BOGO. And if you watch one of my other videos, I'll talk about sales and BOGOs and incentives. What's the third thing that could kill momentum? If you change your compensation plan. Yeah, I've seen so many companies over the years that they launch with what they think is a really phenomenal compensation plan. They're paying out 100% or 90% or 80% of the commissions that they could, and then something happens. They've got more internal costs. Shipping costs went up. The price for fuel went up. The rent went up. Something changed in the industry, and they had to change their comp plan. And it's okay to change your comp plan as long as you're adding to the compensation plan. Example, if you've got a 5-level unilevel and you can afford to add a 6th level, that's great, as long as you can afford to do it. If you can put in a matching bonus because you've got that 15-20% left over that you're not paying out, great, go ahead and do it. But if you change your compensation plan, I've seen so many companies, they'll change their binary, they'll remove a commission, they'll make it harder to qualify for commissions, and those are momentum killers. And the most important thing in any business, in your personal life, in your professional life, is the momentum that we create every day. So I hope these 3 tips help you today. If they did, if you got some value, like this, share this, and hey, we'll see you on the next episode.